It feels so good. Your boy graduated, alhamdulillah. So I thought I'd make this video on the biggest lessons that I learned in college and what you guys should definitely use if you're still in school. All right, I'm taking this off. Even if you're in high school, you can still use these tips, but they're gonna be curated more for college students. Let's get straight into it. The number one thing, in my opinion, is the people that you surround yourself with. Your friends, the people that you hang out with in college are going to have an impact on every single aspect of your life. Whether or not you realize it, you're going to act like your friends. You're gonna talk like them, you're gonna behave like them, you're gonna study like them. And so you need to surround yourself with people who are going to bring you closer to your goal and not farther away from it. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you're probably sick of me mentioning this point because I mention friends in probably every single video, but I believe they're honestly the most important aspect to your growth as a person. Don't underestimate the impact that your circle is going to have on you. They are going to shape you into the person you're going to become. So if you want to be someone who does well in school, you have to surround yourself with other people who also want to do well. Don't expect to get all A's when you surround yourself with people who are okay with getting C's and D's. Find classmates that are like-minded and that you can study with after class, or at least get homework answers from them. Look, at the end of the day, you have to play the game. Most of the things that you're gonna learn in college, you're not going to use in the real world.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
But you still have to get it done. So at least make connections with people that can help you get your homework done, get your assignments done. Obviously, you should still put in the work, but from my experience, college is a lot easier when you have a group of people who you can reach out to for help. And your friends aren't going to just have an impact on your academics and your study. They're gonna have an impact on your personality as well outside of school. And I was aware of this, and I was very picky with the people I surrounded myself with. And because there wasn't many people that aligned with my goals and values, I really didn't have many friends in college. I can say for 2.5 of the 3 years that I was in uni, I was riding it alone. I didn't really have a friend group. I would just go to classes and then go straight home after class. I wouldn't hang out with anyone outside of class. I wouldn't eat lunch with anyone. I was a loner. I was that person that sat by themselves at the lunch table and ate their food by themselves. Yeah.
Pretty damn sad.
I managed to find a good group of friends in my last semester of college, but that was after 2.5 years of riding it out alone. And to be honest, it was very tough at first, right? Especially since I'm kind of extroverted and I like being around people. So being by myself wasn't very enjoyable, but I would rather be by myself than be around people who are going to take me off of my goals, to take me away from what I know I'm supposed to do. And so that was a big part of my development in college. I feel like even that time alone really helped me kind of develop as a person and be okay with just being by myself. I wasn't reliant on any sort of social interaction or any person in particular to make me kind of just feel content. So make connections, reach out to those nerds in class because they are going to help you. Trust me, they are going to help you get through college. And if you can't find any good like-minded people to hang out with outside of class, then just ride it out alone until you find them. The second thing I learned is that you could get so much work done if you just put your damn phone away. Listen. Whoa, where do I even start? Look, I promise you that those 4 hours of homework assignments that you have, you could get those done in 1 hour if you just eliminated your distractions. If you put your phone in a separate room, if you just silenced all notifications and everything and just focused on your work and got into a flow, you would be done so much quicker than you thought. But the reality is that we distract ourselves so much nowadays. Our generation has ridiculously short attention span. And that's a problem because a lot of things in the real world require you to focus on one task for a long amount of time. And that is becoming increasingly harder and harder for us to do because our attention is a commodity now. It's how these social media apps make money. Advertisers pay them for your attention on their ads. And we have to fight this because not just in college, but in the rest of your life, you're going to have to be able to focus on one task for a period of time without getting distracted. So when you sit down to study or do your homework, force yourself, dude, to just take your phone and throw it in another room. This was probably one of the simplest yet most effective strategies for me when trying to get work done in college. If I have my phone next to me, I can be working on an assignment, but eventually, sooner or later, I will pick up my phone. I'll get slightly bored, I'll pick up my phone, and all of a sudden I'm on there for 10, 15, 20 minutes. And your workflow is very, very important. And not only is the problem that it'll take you longer to get that assignment done, but that assignment or that quality of work that you put out isn't going to be high quality because you weren't able to just focus your attention on it. You were distracted, right? You kept shifting from one topic to another to another. If you're able to just eliminate your distractions and focus on your work, I promise you, you'll be done quicker and your work will be much higher quality than it usually is. The third thing to realize, and the younger you are, the more important this is, but learn to enjoy the journey. Now you're probably like, Mu'adh, how the heck do you expect me to enjoy spending hours doing stupid assignments that are not going to benefit me? And listen, I had that same exact mentality, right? I hated anything and everything that had to do with school. It was the vein of my existence. But that is not the right mentality to have with anything in life. The problem with trying to get to a certain destination, right, to try to get to graduation, to try to get your degree, is that you don't enjoy the journey. You don't even experience it. This is one of the things, subhanAllah, that I really regret, because I was so focused on just getting it over with. I'm like, Mu'adh, okay, you got 1 more year left. Mu'adh, you got 3 months left, 1 month left, and then it's finally over. But then I never really experienced college. I never just, it wasn't even a matter of me enjoying it. I just didn't experience it. Like 3 years just came and went like that, you know? It's a really vague concept to try to grasp, but if you can learn to just experience the present moment, even if you're doing something unenjoyable, if you're studying, if you're doing whatever, it makes your life so much more enjoyable. I only remember experiencing this feeling once. It was in microbiome lab, and we were just transferring bacteria from one plate to another, and we were just doing our thing, right? And I don't know why or how, but all of a sudden I just took a step back and I was like, yo, like, you're really doing this right now. Like, it sounds really vague and it's hard to explain, but I was just in the present moment. I realized, I'm like, this is like a time in my life that I'm never going to get to experience again. I'm never in my life going to be in a microbiology lab transferring bacteria from one plate to another again. This is like the one time that I'm gonna get to do this. And usually my mentality before lab was always, okay, I just gotta get through these 3 hours so I can just move on with my day. But that lab, when I just took a step back and just appreciated where I was, that was probably the most enjoyable lab period I had all semester. And I really, really want you guys to be able to experience that, because it honestly makes your college experience so much more enjoyable. Don't place your happiness in this future goal. Don't place it on graduation. Even though, I'm gonna be honest, I'm so happy now that school's over. Like, life is great right now. But life could have also been great while I was in school if I would have just experienced the present moment a little more. So try to find those moments in your day where you can just take a step back and just appreciate really where you are in life and your journey. That is gonna be it for me. Oh man, it's still crazy to me how I'm like actually done with college. Like, time, okay, one more thing. Honestly, time goes by so quickly, dude. I really can't believe I'm done. And so please just try to enjoy it as much as you can. I know it's not enjoyable for the most part, but wherever you can find joy, just experience it and cherish that moment. Thank you guys for watching another video. That is going to be it for me today. And yeah. How do I end these videos?
2 hours later.
That is going to be it for me. Thank you guys for watching another video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.